VloggerAlliance. This is Alexis and it is Thursday. I'm making this really quickly because I got called into work tomorrow morning at like 5:30 and it's already like 10 o'clock at night right now. Okay, so I don't really have that many embarrassing stories. Like, I don't know if it was from like growing up in theater and dance for all my years that I'm just not that embarrassed. Like, I'll do things that I'm like embarrassed about. Even my most embarrassing things I'm embarrassed about for like 3 days max, and then I'm like over it. I'm like over it. So I don't know. Let me give you like a lowdown of like the highlights according to my mother. One, I wasn't paying attention and I was coming up for notes for theater, like notes about the scenes to fix them, and I just kept going and it wasn't even texting or anything. I just walked off the stage and fell into a trash can. And I got a bruise on my pelvis and it really hurt. I was like 7 or 8. Right, number 2, I broke my leg. Okay, so I broke my leg, right? You saw that. I broke my foot. It was my foot. I say my leg, but it was my foot. I broke my foot, so I had to be on crutches for graduation, which sucked because it was already really fucking hot. It was fucking hot. Update, I live in Florida. Florida. In May. It was like 95 degrees outside. It was so hot. Okay, so I had to crutch into this basketball auditorium, and while I was getting my degree, I had to go back down the ramp that like we walked up on, because they went one side, because we had like 500 kids in my graduating class. So I had to go back. So I was trying to figure out a way to like not impede the person going this way, and I just decided, I was like, I'm gonna go behind the teachers, right? No, I hit a tree and sat in front of like 10,000 people. I hit a tree. It was not good. Not good is what that wasn't. 10,000? Maybe. Probably about 10,000. It was not good. Anyway, let me see. Oh, this happened really recently. Okay, so my friends threw me a birthday party, right? And because while I was up there, because I had a couple days off, I drove up there and it was really close to my birthday, so they threw me a birthday party. And there was some drinking involved. There was drinking involved. Mostly by me, because I didn't have to drive home. I just had to walk to the back bedroom and collapse. So I wasn't paying attention and I was cool, like Josh, I was quite drunk, and I was recounting this story for my friends because I have to catch up on all the embarrassing and interesting stories while I'm there. And as I'm telling this very sexual and very like inappropriate story, very loudly by the way, because I am like off my rocker. I'm like here at this dining room table, right? And Megan's stepdad walks in to like get chips or something, and they're like talking and they're like trying to give me signals to like stop, and I wasn't having it. I was not having it. So I kept going with this like incredibly inappropriate story to be like drunk telling really loudly, and I didn't notice, and then Megan goes, so Brad, and I was paying attention, and then Brad behind me goes, hi. Brad is Megan's stepdad, and he goes, hi, and I was like, oh my god, I literally fall off my chair slowly. This is like slow motion. I don't even remember what happened. I caught like bits of this. I like fell off this chair and like ended up underneath her dining room table, just like laying there. I was basically in this outfit. It was like a leotard and a skirt, because I purposely wore that because I sit cross-legged all the time. And like I like fell on the floor and I just sat there for like a solid 5 minutes just absorbing what happened. And just laid there. I was like not paying attention. I was just so embarrassed. So embarrassed. And then I laid on the floor and then I reached my hand, of course, on top of the dining room table and grabbed my drink and brought it down with me with my straw and just laid there. And like was so embarrassed and mortified, and like while this is happening, Brad's walking back down to his bedroom and he just goes, ha ha ha. And I left the next day and I couldn't look that man in the eye. He's probably forgotten now, but I was mortified. Mortified. The only reason this bothers me is because it was like a couple weeks ago. If it asks me about it in 5 years, I'm gonna forget, I promise you. I forget about embarrassing things so quickly. So, I hope you all have a great week. I have to go to sleep and sling coffee at like 5:30 in the morning. So y'all have a good one, and I'll see you later. Bye!